Yo, don't be chatting when I'm crunchy in my interview, eh? It's your boy Yvng Sammie, and you're here at Pushthewall. I'm telling you about my life. Nah, I'm saying, bitch! Grew up in Brampton most of my life. Spent like my elementary life down there. Made my way to Mississauga, back and forth to Brampton. Eventually stayed in Mississauga. Yeah, that's where I spent my high school life. And met like the guys I know now, people that I fuck with today. Some of my hobbies growing up, always playing basketball. Just kicking it at home, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that gaming shit. Playing 007 on the Nintendo 64, Super Smash Bros. Collecting cards, you know, just doing little shit when I was young. Growing up, when I was young, I always danced. I seen like Usher on TV, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. I seen like the way they always make girls like scream in the crowds and shit. So I'd be like, yo, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to wind up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just sauced up. And then I'm all self-taught. I never took any dance classes in my life. I'd always just dance in the mirror, came up with my own drip and like got me where I am today. Probably Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, that really connected with me well growing up. The life troubles and everything that Will had to go through and shit. I could really relate to it well growing up, and it relates to me now today. Starting up on YouTube, I originally opened up my first YouTube account in like grade 7, so I was probably like 12, 11. I actually started out doing like footworking for like, it was like sea walking movements and shit. Cause it was like popular back then growing up. So like I always used to do a lot of footworking. Like it was like a thing to always like do it on your driveway and like put the camera on the floor and like you just start footworking your ass off, and then people would walk by and be like, oh, look at this little guy doing his dance moves, watching me. And then I just started posting up on my Facebook, showing people at school. My teachers ended up seeing it, my principal ended up seeing it. They're like, yo, you gotta dance for school, you gotta do a talent show. And I was like, I don't know if I'm good enough to do all that yet. Like I was nervous, but I ended up doing it. My first performance, I was actually wearing a Jabberwockies mask because I started seeing Jabberwockies on like America's Best Dance Crew and shit. And I seen how they used to like tut and pop and lock, and I'm like, yo, I know I could do this, but like I'm scared to show my face, so I'm like, let me just buy one of their masks from like the dollar store. Got the mask and then sauced that shit. Drippy, unique, problematic. Yes, sir. Took me a long while. Probably like maybe 2-3 years to even get like 600 views. Wasn't really getting that much buzz. And then I think Vine opened up, I forget which year, probably like 2009, 2010, middle of grade 10. I opened up a Vine, and like there's this dance called like Chicago bopping that was popping at the time. So then I learned that shit from this dancer named Lil Chemo. And then I started posting those videos, like 6-second clips, and like everyone was fucking the way I did it. I guess like I just did it differently. Everyone thought I was from Chicago. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm from Toronto. I just live in Canada. And they're like, nah, you too saucy. You live from out here. And I'm like, nah, I don't. And then Vine just started booming. I went viral on that shit. Popped up on WorldStar a couple times. Took me across the world. And Vine was a good outtake for me, and it got my career started. My recent video that actually Marcus shot, Marcus Les, shout out to Marcus. My new video, K Camp Lottery, dance video with my boy Isaiah Peck. That's my youngin', it's my little bro. We just shot a video, I just dropped that a couple days ago. Shit's booming right now. My favorite dance right now would have to be the Wool, you know what I'm saying? Like, just sauce with it. You know, just drip. He was an Atlanta rapper, Little Donald. I forget what's that song called? Something Tropicana, I got the juice, some shit like that. And I did a dance with that with my boy Dane, knocked it out the park, and then he commented. He asked me to be in his dance video. He unfortunately thought I was from Atlanta, and nigga didn't want to fly me out, I guess, and I didn't have my money up back then. I was like 16, 17. Shit happens, it's okay though. Me and Young Tory, that's actually been my bro for like the past 10 years. I knew him growing up from when I was like in grade 8 going to grade 9. I actually shot his first music video. Yeah, we used to shoot like a couple of like random videos, just, you know, like trying to get out there and shit. Like we all always used to help each other get out there. And now we're all doing our own thing. Everyone's going up, you know, everyone's going up step by step. We're all helping each other excel in life, you know. The first album I ever bought was Chris Brown's first album, and I'm pretty sure that album was probably called Chris Brown. Yeah, that had like the Run It on there, the Yo, all that shit, that sauce. Like, yo! You know, the weirdest job I had growing up, I can't even expose the place because, like, you know, that's just too much information, but I was a maintenance guy basically. So initially I thought I was like helping kids like play around and shit. When I got there, they're like, yeah, you're gonna be cleaning this, you're gonna be doing that, you're gonna be wiping this, wiping that, dusting this, dusting that. I'm like, yo, what the hell? They ended up flipping the script on me, and I ended up cleaning bathrooms. So I'm cleaning bathrooms now. And when I'm cleaning bathrooms, the manager tells me to go clean the female washroom. I was like, bro, how you telling me to clean the female washroom? Isn't there like women in there? Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, it's part of your job description. I'm like, bro, you trying to get me fucking shot, bro? You trying to get me like, you trying to get me a case, bro? I'm like, yo, it's not one of those. But like, I still ended up doing it anyway. I just couldn't look. But like, I seen a couple fucking Asian things. Seen a couple Asian things skin out, bro. I was like, nah, I can't do this. I ended up quitting like 2 days later. Childhood celebrity crush. I don't know if you guys know her, but it'd have to be Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray from that show called, I think it's called All of Us. That's what it's called, All of Us. It'd probably be the keg. I like my steak as, yo, my medium rare as, dog. You know what I'm saying? Dog? It's like a bite as, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, strictly I would always like watch like old concert videos of like Chris Brown, Usher, Michael Jackson, Omarion, B2K, like all the boy bands, B5, a whole bunch of guys just growing up. So when I just see how the way they move, I would just interpret it the way they would move and then add it into my own flavor. The dance scene in Toronto has no clout, no sauce, no nothing, because there's really nothing going on out here for anything, to be honest. It's like you really gotta go out and go to the States, because that's where everything's popping right now. It's rare that there's even anything really going on out here, and when there is, that's like when everyone's out. I don't even know much about Toronto still. I'm a Saga youth, dog. I don't even know. Yo, the CN Tower fam? I don't know, dog. Fuck. My goal in the future is to definitely do more shows, travel worldwide, always experience new things, go across the map, and just keep going up with all my homies, and just get better at what I do, and make sure I love what I do and never stop grinding. I would say you'd have to just keep excelling. Don't listen to anyone that's trying to put you down. Keep posting your shit. Always stay on your grind. Get better at what you do. Then there's no such thing as being the best, because there's always better. My birthday is August 24th. If any of you guys want to buy me a birthday, my PayPal is no, I'm joking. That's about it. I got a baby boy, young Cairo. Shout outs to Cairo, it's my young king, and wifey back at home, you know what I'm saying?